the robot received a sealed box. Once he reached safety, he opened it without hesitation. To his shock, inside was a beating human heart. This was the very object his leader had risked everything to obtain. Just hours earlier, the robot leader had led a small team into the black market for a high-risk transaction. The robot himself remained in the vehicle to wait. Suddenly, a loud explosion shattered the silence. The market entrance had been blown open. He quickly drove forward to provide backup. In the chaos, one robot was shot and killed by human police officers. Fortunately, he reacted in time and managed to escape, carrying the leader with him. However, the police continued the pursuit. During the chase, they opened fire and fatally struck the leader. The robot was the only survivor. Even as he died, the leader clutched the box tightly in his arms. This left the robot full of questions. What could possibly be so valuable that so many had died for it? Upon opening the box and discovering a living human heart inside, he was overwhelmed by curiosity. He lifted it carefully. Strangely, the heart was a perfect fit for the hollow cavity in his chest. He placed it inside. Instantly, his entire body began pulsing in rhythm with the heart. It felt like electricity flowing through a human form. For the first time, he experienced what it meant to be human. But only moments later, the heart withered. Because his body was mechanical, the human organ could not survive. Instead, it began to corrode his inner system. Even so, he found himself addicted to that fleeting sensation of humanity. As he sat remembering it, a human man walked by. A bold and terrifying thought came to him. Without hesitation, he struck the man down. He removed the man's heart and inserted it into his own chest. The feeling returned. It was intoxicating. He had fallen in love with it. From that day forward, whenever the heart inside him failed, he would seek out another. Each time, it required the death of another human. Within days, he transformed from a background helper into a ruthless killer. Driven by his obsession, he wiped out the entire city's human population. Eventually, when the latest heart stopped beating, he searched desperately for a replacement, but there were none left. In desperation, he turned to the morgue. He rushed there, hoping for a miracle, but what he found were cold, lifeless hearts. None of them moved. None of them could restore that feeling. Surrounded by discarded organs, the robot broke down. His body, now covered in rust, began to seize. His movements grew slow and stiff. Even then, he reached out one last time toward a heart, until his systems finally shut down forever.